Hello, my name is Dr. Donna Nickerson with the Shack Farmers Market. We're going to be talking about composting this morning. So composting basically is better for the environment. You help to reduce waste, and it's great for your garden. So let me show you exactly how we compost here at the Shack. We do what's called a vegetable-based compost. So basically, we will take vegetable clippings, fruit clippings. We'll also take leaves and twigs. And we have a combination of both green matter and brown matter. So your green matter consists of the vegetable clippings, the fruit clippings, plant clippings. So this is an example of green matter, which is your nitrogen. And then we have the brown matter, which consists of leaves. You can do leaves, you can do weeds, grass clippings. You can also do twigs, okay? So you have to have a combination of both. So this is your carbon and nitrogen. So if you have a balance of both, then you will get rich composts like this. And this is a vegetable-based compost. So this is what we use for our gardening. This is what's going to make our plants rich, okay? Now, your compost is not supposed to stink. It's not supposed to smell. So if your compost smells and it gets too wet, that means that you have too much nitrogen, you have too much green. So you need to add more brown, more leaves to balance it out, okay? So next we're going to go over to the garden and I'll show you what we do with our compost. So basically what we've done here in the garden is we have cut all of the old plants, and let me show you right here. So this is an example of a tomato plant that we've cut. So tomato plants are now out of season. So we cut this out of our garden and we take this and we compost it, okay? So we go through, we chop, cut, and then we spread this compost. So we spread this compost all over our garden. And what we're doing here at the Shack is we're preparing to plant our seeds. So we have to have the compost to keep the soil rich, okay? Very important about soil health. If your soil is not rich, whatever you plant will not survive, okay? You see plants that have lots of bugs that are eaten up, it's because the soil is not balanced, okay? If you have too much carbon in your soil, bugs can eat your veggies, your fruit, okay? If you have too much nitrogen in your soil, you'll see plants that grow very, very tall, but will not be productive. So right now, we will spread this, and once we spread it, we cultivate. We will cultivate the ground, and we do no tilling here. So we do everything by hand. So we'll cultivate this soil. So what we're doing is we're breaking up the soil and we're allowing the compost to penetrate through the soil, okay? Now, once we finish cultivating this whole entire area, so we'll be cultivating this, the next garden, even the garden across there and the whole property. So once we cultivate, then that's when we start to plant our seeds. So very important that we all try to compost, save the environment. If we don't compost and we just continue to throw waste in the landfill, we're going to create more methane gas. We're going to pollute our environment. So let's compost, let's reduce waste. Let's take those clippings, fruit clippings, veggie clippings, leaves, weeds, and let's put them back into our garden. And this, again, this is what you want. Rich soil. As long as your soil is rich, your garden will be very, very productive.